Traditional style properties tend to have a very clear distinction between inside and out, with relatively narrow door openings onto the garden, often windowless, or perhaps a set of French doors with a step leading down onto a terrace. But that way of living is fast losing favour, and many property owners today are looking for a home with a much greater sense of space and light, with views of the garden and, critically, a relationship between inside space and out. This video, made in conjunction with leading aluminium window and door specialist Origin, gives you tips and advice on how to create that relationship between inside and the outside of your home, bringing in more light, adding to its appeal, and potentially adding to its value too. When you're planning the layout of your home because you're extending or self-building, give thought to the position of the doors and windows, not just to take advantage of the views and access to the garden and privacy, but think about the passage of the sun during the day, because orientation will really influence the quality of light in the room. If your room is south-facing, then the light will change quite dramatically over the course of the day. If your room is north-facing, then the quality of light will be much more consistent, particularly lending itself to a reading room or a home office or study, or the more functional utilitarian spaces in the home. The inspiration for creating a relationship between inside and out usually comes from hotter climates, but unlike Greece or Spain, here in the UK, the weather is usually a problem. But you can overcome that by creating an extension with a large glazed roof lantern and lots of glazed doors to create a view of the garden, to allow in lots of light, creating a room that's got an outdoorsy feel but is actually indoors. By bouncing light and allowing light to come in from so many different directions, you really can create the illusion of being outdoors. If you've spent a lot of time and effort creating a beautiful garden but can't enjoy those views from inside your house, then adding windows or glazed doors is a great idea. It'll add to the functionality and also bring in much more light. When it comes to choosing glazed doors, there are lots of different options, from traditional French doors to sliding doors to folding sliding doors, and each of them has their own pros and cons. Ultimately, the decision comes down to functionality and aesthetics, the look you're seeking for your home. Bifold doors leave the doorway completely uninterrupted, whereas sliding doors will always leave part of the doorway obscured. Seeking the advice of a reputable manufacturer such as Origin will help you to make the right decision for your home. If you've decided to choose folding sliding doors for your home, then one of the best ways to create that illusion of a seamless flow of space between inside and out is to choose a level threshold, so that there's just no change in level, no step between inside and out. But not all level threshold systems available on the market today are completely weather tight. So if you are going to go for this feature, make sure you choose a weathered threshold. The doors fold and close tight up against this small step, creating a complete seal that is wind and water tight. If you are going to go with a level threshold, it's something you really need to plan right at the design stage to make sure the external ground level can be brought up and that you incorporate the right slop drain. Forward planning really does pay off. Choosing the same floor finish inside and out is a fantastic way to create that illusion of just a seamless flow of space. The key is to choose a material that's suitable both for inside and exterior use, and you can extend it just a couple of meters from your doors or take it all the way along your terrace. And of course, if you also go for that level threshold, then the illusion is all the more impressive. Creating that relationship between inside and out needn't just start indoors. There's lots you can do to your garden and landscaping to help create that relationship too, like making sure that you use planting both outside and in, using similar decoration themes, and also having outdoor furniture that has a link to your indoor furniture. All of these things help to trick the mind's eye into seeing the space as a single seamless space. And of course, when the doors are open, it lives as one space too. There really is no right or wrong answer as to which room or rooms have that flow of space between inside and out. Most people choose to have it in their kitchen and or their dining room, and that's typically because it's at the back of the house and has access onto the garden. But it can also work really well in living rooms, in a home office or study, or even in the bedroom. Just having that large glazed area of doors or windows or even roof light will bring in so much more light and bring it in from lots of different directions, which will really enhance the quality of space in any room. Making sure that you can keep daylight out is just as important as making sure you let the light in. So give careful consideration to using curtains, blinds and shutters to control the light, to make sure your spaces can be used throughout the day, right the way across the year, taking into account privacy, being able to screen out direct sunlight to prevent overheating, and of course when it comes to nighttime, making sure the space is dark as well as cosy and warm. You can even incorporate your shutters into the glazing. So when you're planning your renovation, extension or self-build, think about how you are going to enjoy your garden from both the outside and the inside of your home.